So this is our pumping system. This is called a fast sump combo. So you have your primary pump on the left, your backup pump on the right. They're both independently piped to the outside. There is a battery backup attached to this unit, which feeds power to this unit. If one, the first pump breaks, the secondary pump takes over. And then if you lose power, this battery backup will actually kick over to battery power and run that secondary pump. There is a Wi-Fi pump geek controller that is attached to both of these units. And what it does is it monitors both pumps and the battery to make sure that the pumps are running the way they should and the battery levels are where they're supposed to be. It'll test the system once a week to make sure everything's running properly, and it will send you an email and text alert with those results. Also, if you have an issue with any of this of the pumps or the batteries, or if you lose power, the pump geek will actually send an alert as well, letting you know that there's a problem. So it's a complete monitoring system for the pumping system in the basement. Okay, so this is the drainage system once the concrete has cured. So you can see these are access ports, so we can flush the system, or if you ever had a plumbing leak, those now act as floor drains. So we went behind the utilities, and we went around the oil tank, which is pretty standard, and we installed the vapor barrier behind and underneath, and tucked into the drain. We installed this lip, you can see that in front, and then we installed this oil blanket right on top. So what that does is that'll only absorb oil, so if this tank ever leaks, it won't drain down into the drainage system. It'll stay within that little dam that's sealed, and the oil blanket will soak up a good amount of oil. So as you can see, we went full circuit all the way around. Here's our vapor barrier. It's our thermal shield barrier. So it goes from top to bottom and tucks into the drainage system. And the transition piece called FlexiFlange EZ is that white ribbed piece, and that allows the vapor barrier to drain down below the floor and into the drainage system. So anywhere this customer gets any leaks through the walls, up through the floor, it's all drained down into the pumping system. So right in here is this is called a grate trench. This is a surface drain with a cantilever inside, so it opens and closes, so it still stays airtight, but it's able to allow water to drain down into the drainage system. So we put this in front of doorways, we put this around utility tanks, anywhere where we need a floor drain, we use this product. That's another one of the corner boards. And here's the rest of the system. So you get a complete circuit all the way around. So anywhere where water comes up, it's all captured and brought over to the drainage system. So as this concrete's curing, this job's about a week old, it gets some damp spots, but that's normal. That's just the concrete curing. Eventually it will turn all very light, just like what you see in the other spots. So this customer can go ahead, put some dry storage down here. They can finish if they'd like and not have to worry about any water entering the system. So over here is our Wise Air 95 dehumidifier. So what this unit does is it's able to bring the humidity down in the space to an acceptable level, and it's able to shut off. So it's not running all day, every day, like those smaller store-bought dehumidifiers. So it's actually able to dry the space out instead of just trying to keep up with it. There's a filter on the front side, so it does filter everything down to about, we have 8 MERV 8 and MERV 11 filters. So it will bring, most dust, dust mites, allergens will get filtered through this unit. So you get nice, clean, filtered air down here, as well as dehumidifying. So this unit drains into the pump system, so you don't have to empty any buckets. You're not going to worry about coming down and seeing the unit shut off because it's full. It will all drain automatically. All right.